Steven Spielberg and George Lucas once again returned to the Indiana Jones franchise to make Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade in 1989. It's the third movie in the series, and it's my favorite sequel. I know I already said that with Temple of Doom, but after rewatching this, I've changed my mind. This is my favorite of all of them. I love the story. Indiana Jones and his dad teaming up to go on a quest to find the Holy Grail before the Germans that are working for Hitler get to it. And along the way, Indy and his father have been estranged for so long they reconnect and earn each other's respect and become the family they always wanted to be along near the end. And I like Sean Connery's performance as Henry Senior. The scenes he has with Harrison Ford whenever they have this emotional moments, whether they're happy or sad or angry, the looks on their faces, the way that they deliver the dialogue is great acting between the two. They sell their characters very well. And the people who play the bad guys, Julian Glover is great as Donovan. Um, uh, Michael Byrne is good as a German SS officer who's in league with Donovan and leads us like their convoy soldiers as they go on their search through the desert for the Grail. That's leads to an awesome action scene. It's like a brief shootout and an ambush with the Brotherhood of the Crucifix Soul that is guarding the Grail. They're similar to the Magi who are guarding the Mummy's Tomb in the Mummy movies from the 90s and 2000s. But but like I don't like all those Brotherhood of the Crucifix Soul. They're killed off early. They could have had more scenes with helping Indy out on his journey. I'm glad that Marcus Brody, played by Denholm Elliott, and John Rhys Davies as Sala are in this. They have more to do in this than they did in Raiders, especially Marcus, who doesn't just give Indy info that sends him on the journey. He also goes to where Indy is and helps out with him, especially in the desert scene. And the tank chase between Indy and the German tank commander Vogel, they've done very well. And the fist fight with them on top of the tank is the whole scene is my favorite in the movie. Although it could have been edited a little for time and it wouldn't have changed nothing. It was a bit too long. And Henry Senior and Marcus had their moments to shine in that fight, which I like. Um, the set design, the beautiful cinematography, the screenplay, the direction by Spielberg are all handled well. And I love the prologue with River Phoenix as a teenage Indy, how he's a Boy Scout because Harrison Ford was his Boy Scout when he was little. So they did that with the character. Oh, and so was Spielberg. I love how the origin explains a lot of things about Indy, like he's first not afraid of snakes, then something happens that makes him afraid of it 3 minutes later, and shows how he first used the whip and how he and there's some other stuff I'm not going to spoil, but it's some great origins that are revealed in that, and the and Elsa Badass and Duty, she's Irish, but she pulls off the Austrian accent very well, and the plot twist with her. I didn't see coming as a kid, but years later as an adult, I kind of seeming to see is more obvious. I guess I was watching it for the first time now, and I saw her how she quickly supposedly fell for Indy and slept with him after only knowing him for half a day. I'm like, I would have thought, she's up to something. And but her character is sympathetic even though she turns out to be a traitor because she has a soft spot, which makes her more human than the evil people she's working for. And I like when they get to the Temple of the Grail. I like those traps in Indy is to get through. They're pretty clever, and the visual effects with the supernatural stuff are all pretty good. Mostly the practical mixed in with CG because it's early days CG, but it was done very well. And I like how the story turned out at the end. I'm not going to spoil that. And, and I will say the shot of them riding off into the sunset, um, that was done because this was supposed to be the end of the franchise, but fans wanted more, and then we finally got Crystal Skull, which I'll reveal next. But I give this movie 2 thumbs up. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. God bless you. Bye.